What are the first things you do after you wake up in the morning? Do you instinctively grab your phone, scrolling through social media feeds while still lying in bed? Maybe you dive into chat groups, do a little online shopping, or watching entertaining videos while waiting in line for your morning coffee. I used to do all of these things, thinking I was just easing into my day. But here's what I noticed. Those mornings left me scattered and unfocused. Even small tasks at work felt harder, let alone tackling big, complex problems. And I struggled to tackle anything that required willpower, like working on my side hustle, reading that parenting book I'd been meaning to start, hitting the gym, keeping up with house chores, and even helping my kid with homework. I couldn't understand why I felt so drained and unmotivated until I made one simple change. Want to know the secret? It's all about understanding how our brain works. And I'm about to show you the one brain trick that can transform your day. First, let's talk about dopamine, a powerful neurotransmitter that plays a huge role in our lives. Dopamine is the chemical that drives our desire for things. It's what motivates us to do things. When our brain anticipates a reward, dopamine is released, giving us a sense of satisfaction and pushing us to repeat the behavior. For example, let's say you are eating a piece of cake. The anticipation of that first bite, imagine how sweet and delicious it will taste, triggers a dopamine release. And when you actually take that bite and enjoy it, your brain releases even more dopamine. This motivates you to keep eating. Now think about checking your phone. Every time you unlock it, you are anticipating a reward, maybe a new message, a like on your post, or an exciting piece of news. That sense of what might I find triggers a dopamine release even before you see anything. And if you do find something interesting, your brain releases more dopamine, driving you to keep checking your phone again and again. Here's the thing, not all activities give you the same dopamine boost. On one side, we've got high dopamine activities, the quick, flashy ones that trigger a big dopamine surge in a short time. Examples include scrolling through social media, watching TV, playing video games, and eating sugary and junk food. These activities are like fireworks, super stimulating and packed with instant gratification. On the other side, we have low dopamine activities. These are the slower, steadier tasks that require effort. Examples include folding laundry, reading a book, solving a challenging problem, or working on a long-term project. They don't give you that immediate thrill, but they offer smaller, more consistent dopamine releases over time, like a campfire that keeps burning steadily instead of a sudden explosion. What's the problem with doing high dopamine activities, especially first thing in the morning? Studies have found that after a dopamine spike, dopamine levels tend to crash and drop below baseline. And the stronger the spike, the stronger the crash. This process is tied to the brain's need for balance, known as homeostasis. Homeostasis is our body's way of maintaining balance and stability by adjusting to changes, like keeping your temperature, energy levels, or brain chemicals in check. Let me give you an example. Imagine stepping into a hot tub. At first, it feels warm or hot, but after a while, your body adjusts. It doesn't feel as warm anymore. Similarly, when your brain gets flooded with dopamine, it adjusts by reducing dopamine production or sensitivity. If you start your day with a high dopamine activity, like scrolling through social media, it gives you a dopamine spike that is quickly followed by a crash. By the time you're ready to work, your dopamine level has already crashed, leaving you feeling unmotivated and struggling to focus on your work. Plus, that crash doesn't just kill your drive, it also makes you crave more instant gratification because your brain wants to get that dopamine surge again. That's why it's so hard to resist checking your phone once you've started during work, why you feel the urge to watch just one more short video, why a quick scroll on social media can easily stretch into an hour without you realizing it. it and why you keep refreshing your email even when there's nothing new. These morning habits can easily derail your focus, setting the stage for a distracted, unproductive day. This brings us to the power of sequencing, the order in which you do things throughout your day. Here is how I reordered my daily activities to tap into the power of dopamine. Right after waking up, I start with low dopamine activities like brushing my teeth, making the bed, and spending a few quiet minutes reading or planning my day. I've also found that starting my day with something tough, like taking a cold shower, doing an intense workout, or diving into a challenging work problem, really sets the tone for the whole day, making everything that follows feel easier and helping me get started, stay focused, and stay productive all day long. During my lunch break, I take walks outside without my phone, just thinking or meditating. This allows my brain to recharge without any high dopamine distractions that could cause a spike and subsequent crash in the afternoon. Avoiding those spikes is important since I count on my afternoons to wrap up work tasks and my evenings to have quality time with my kids while efficiently tackling house chores. I save all high dopamine activities like scrolling through social media, watching videos, or indulging in treats for the nighttime after the kids are in bed. By treating high dopamine activities as rewards rather than starting points, I could maintain focus throughout the day without falling into the trap of seeking instant gratification too early. Structuring my day this way keeps my energy and motivation steady so I can stay focused, be productive, and get everything done. This simple brain trick has completely transformed my days and my life. By understanding dopamine and reordering my activities, I went from feeling scattered and unmotivated to what I proudly call a supermom, staying productive at work, managing my household, growing my side business, staying fit, and showing up for my 3 children in ways I never imagined possible. If you're feeling stuck or unmotivated, try starting your day with low dopamine activities and saving the high dopamine rewards for later. You might be surprised how much this simple shift can change your life. Thank you for watching this video. Keep learning, keep growing, and together we'll be better moms and dads. See you in the next one.